Afternoon, or good evening, depending on where in the world you are tapping in from. You have to keep in mind that Keep It P podcast is a global show, and today we will be discussing Arizona woman stabs her boyfriend allegedly to death and severs his Achilles tendons. Yeah, we'll dig into that when we come back, but you guys gotta know what this is.
Savage Media.
Music TV.
Thank you for tuning in to the Keep It P podcast, where we take news, situations, and everyday occurrences, and we show how one could or could not be keeping it P. And today I am your host, TZ Von Savage, in the place to be Sucker MCs. Self hug, self love. That's a beatbox and a b-boy stance. You may have thought that was corny, but what's even more corny is if we let the culture die, y'all. And we can't do that. But what's even more corny is how y'all be letting the teachers do y'all kids at the school. And you don't say nothing. You don't pull up nothing. Your baby getting terrorized at the school, and not just the teachers, other staff members there. And I'm sure little Johnny and Susie is joining in on the reindeer games, right? Your baby's acting up, and you don't know why. You just, oh, you so bad. I don't know what's wrong with you. You so bad. I'm just saying. Let's get into this article now. Now, we're supposed to be family over here. That's why I like the Keep It P podcast, Keep It P raw.com. See that? It's on the screen right there. Keep It P raw.com. See, where we could talk. Where we could talk. If you get mad, sometimes you get mad at family. That's what it's about. But it is a solution, or is it drama? Are we fixing? Or are we hurting? Are we spreading the traumatization? As we're spreading that, you know that's hereditary. But this is Michelle Morgan right here. It's more like Michelle Martinez. Magoto Mashoto Maria Makato. Don't tell me that ain't Michelle Martinez. An Arizona woman allegedly stabbed her boyfriend to death, even cutting him under his jawline. Under his jawline? Under his jawline? So you try to slit his neck? Is that what they saying? Even cutting him under his jaw. I mean, are you saying right in here? Or are you saying it's on the cutting the neck? And you don't want to say that. And severing his Achilles tendons. That's so he couldn't run? Huh? You trying to put the torture down? Michelle Carrie Morgan. No, it's Martinez. 40. Now you know she ain't no 40. Come on, man. She at least 55. At least 55. I was really thinking 75. But that's all right. She 55. We know they lying, though. She's being held at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Albuquerque for second-degree murder. Now, you done did all that, tortured the man, slit his throat, and we just gonna casually toss you to second-degree murder. Online records show Morgan Martinez gave officers inconsistent stories about Martin Miera attacking first, cops said. Mm. Officers said they found the victim stabbed to death in an apartment, so he cut his tendons so he couldn't run away. Okay. Stabbed to death in an apartment bathroom early Sunday morning, according to the criminal complaint. Morgan Martinez had allegedly gone to a neighbor's home requesting help getting the cops. He's hurt really bad, she allegedly said. Officers described grisly injuries. For example, Maria was cut under the jawline. He had a Colombian neck. Was that a Colombian bow tie, P? Officer, he goes on to say, I observed the victim had sustained a noticeable, severely deep throat. I didn't say that. All while they was trying to tell y'all jawline. So all this multiple times that they done said it jawline, and I said no, and I didn't believe it not one time when they said jawline, and y'all was probably like, yes, they said jaw. Y'all always think something ain't what it. Y'all always think it ain't what it is, huh? Huh? Is that what happened? Right? Right? I said what it is. Just like how her last name is Morgan, right? And I'm telling you, it's Martinez. And y'all probably, he racist. He against Mexican. He no. No, I do this. I do this for a living, so I can analyze what's happening, take the facts, break them down, and get the holes and weave the story. I do it way better than the police do. Now, come on now. Way better than a detective work. Stop. Inspector to you. It goes on to say some more garbage. He got throat lacerations which stretched several inches under the defendant's jawline. We want to keep saying that because it's the throat, though. It's the throat, but the jawline. The jawline throat. Right under here. Right, she slit his throat. Right. They don't just want to say it. The victim also sustained several lacerations to the lower ankle, which ultimately resulted in the complete severing of the Achilles tendon in both ankles. What I say? What I say? So he couldn't get away because she was going to torture cuz. She was going to torture cuz. I wonder what cracked off where she got spooked. Like, oh, let me run over here, and I can't really do too much more. He suffered many puncture wounds and lacerations. Dang, she was jugging him too. By an officer's count, the victim seemed to have between 20 and 30 injuries to his face and head. Dang, there was blood on the floor throughout the apartment, including the master bedroom, hallway, and bathroom. A silver kitchen knife was in the bathtub. Dang, you just was jugging, fam. And look how they try to in the master bedroom. These ain't regulars now. They wasn't just in the. They wasn't in the in the trailer park now. These well to do. Well to do, right? Trying to click them in. This is these model citizens. A next door neighbor claimed to hear some bumping around Morgan's apartment, and 3 minutes later, Morgan, covered in blood, asked for help. So you didn't hear. Now they just said this man got 20 to 30 jugs, and you trying to talk about 2 to 3 minutes, and then they on cold. 2 to 3 minutes. So I couldn't have been. No, I couldn't have. It couldn't have happened like that. I wasn't in there. I wasn't torturing them. No, it was 2 to 3 minutes, and I was down there. See my witness. The neighbor said, "Here we go with the escape plan. Here we go with the sriracha, mayo, pico de gallo, cilantro with a sprig of mint leaf. Here we go. Heard the bumping around. Morgan says she stabbed Miera after he stabbed her. Even though we ain't heard about no stab marks yet of her, I ain't heard no injuries yet. And I ain't heard the neighbor say she was leaking coming in. I don't see none. And that look, she chilling. I don't see the shirt bloody, no nothing. You know she'd have went to her face or to her hair. No blood nowhere. Right. The downstairs neighbor claimed to hear loud banging from the suspect apartment above a little after 3 a.m., which woke up her 3-year-old son. She claimed to hear a male voice yelling repeatedly, "You effing hit me too." In this account, there was what police paraphrased as a commotion and a female voice screaming she was calling the cops. Oh, I told you they all cold what I told you. They all cold, boy. They already explaining for her. Oh, she ain't about to get a nada. After she heard a male voice screaming multiple times, "Just effing kill me. Just do it," police said. This is what the other neighbor's saying. So the other neighbor already said it only lasted 2 to 3 minutes real quick. He got 20 to 30 jugs. You know what I'm saying? So he must have maybe jugged himself or some of them was accident. But there's no way she did all this jugging, slicing, dicing, cutting the whoops in 2 to 3 minutes. So they already explaining she couldn't have done all that in that amount of time by herself. Then he said, "Just go ahead and kill me. Just go ahead and kill me." So was he, are we going to say he was trying to kill himself? Huh? Here goes the splainage. Here goes the splainage. Okay, here we go. So we got the downstairs neighbor believed the commotion was from the bathroom above because she heard water running. She claimed to hear the woman screaming at the top of her lungs. Ensuing silence for a long period of time. What happened to the 2 to 3 minutes, right? Right? Was broken up by a blood curdling scream from the woman, the neighbor said. She did not hear the male any further after that, which she thought was odd because she stated the male is typically loud, police wrote. Oh, here we go. Because he's usually yelling at her. So here we go. She didn't. The first neighbor said Michelle Martinez told her several months ago before there was physical and emotional abuse in the relationship. Here we go. I told you. I ain't tell y'all. Huh? I told y'all from the front. Oh, yeah, they on code. Out right away. Here goes the code. They setting up. Here goes the sriracha mayo. Morgan agreed to speak without an attorney, right? Because she's one of them, and she ain't got nothing to lose. Why wouldn't I? I didn't do. I was defending myself. That's all. And I'm one of you. I'm one of you. No, I'm not Martinez. I'm Michelle Morgan. No, Michelle Carrie Morgan. That's who I am. No. No. It goes on to say she agreed to speak without an attorney after her release from a hospital. Ooh, she went to the hospital because she was injured, remember? But they never spoke about her injuries at all. Right. They described her as being cut above her right knee. Here we go. She also had lacerations to her knuckles and bruising and swelling to the back of her hand, consistent with her hand making contact with the knife upon impact. In her alleged account, Morgan said she and Miera went to the Scandia Casino earlier on Saturday. They got into an argument after leaving the casino, and she left him at the La Luz Trail, taking his car to her apartment. she allegedly said. Miera eventually arrived upset and got a knife from the kitchen, she allegedly said at first. But police said that they did not buy Morgan's story of self defense. Sure, you didn't. For example, she allegedly ended up saying it was she who grabbed the knife first. Morgan was allegedly inconsistent about how the confrontation proceeded and how Miera got hurt. You would have got set free because they had set it up for you. Had you shut your mouth, you thought you was going to go free that night because you thought you was PC. You thought that was Zaddy right there. You thought that was PC Zaddy for you and he was going to take care of you now. Uh-huh. Now, you'd have been out in about a week maybe, or less, because the GoFundMe would have been cracking for the battered immigrant, because you would have been immigrant all of a sudden, because right now, you're Michelle Carrie Morgan, but you're really Martinez. It goes on to say Michelle also presented several different scenarios as to how the struggle ensued and was not consistent in her version of the timeline of events. During the altercation, police wrote she allegedly admitting to slashing and severing Miera's Achilles tendons during their struggle near the master bedroom. Because they got money, because they have a master bedroom. It's just not a regular bedroom. They got a master bedroom. Claiming she did so to immobilize him. If y'all been paying attention, if you just didn't tune in, go to the beginning where I said she cut his tendons so he couldn't run away. Right. So she could torture him. Remember, I said that. I told you. I do better work than they gonna do. See, that's the difference between the police, the detective, and the inspector, boy. I'm the B1 inspector. I'm gonna get down to it. Now, we got into the struggle. She acknowledged she weighed under 140 pounds and was weakened by abdominal surgery. She acknowledged he weighed under 140 pounds, and was weakened by abdominal surgery he had just 3 days before. Oh, come on, man. She done planned this, P. What you out at the casino for, P? You just had surgery? You you was drinking too at the thing? You was drinking at the casino after you just had abdominal surgery? Oh man, y'all was some drunks, man. Both of y'all thought y'all would see. You watching PC, Mommy and Zaddy. Michelle said she was overcome with rage and adrenaline and could not recall mental illness, and I blacked out. It was a moment of rage. He was attacking me. I don't really know what happened. I know I told you all these different stories, all these different scenarios. I don't know which one's true. I just know I was being attacked. You got the witnesses that said I already told them I've been getting whooped on and I had to take my chance to do my dance, and that's what happened. That's what I'm talking about. She does not recall how many times she stabbed and slashed Martin. I just said that. Michelle admitted to having thrown the knife used to stab Martin in the bathtub next to Martin's body. We can't find no record of an attorney because she said she ain't tripping because she thought she was coming in and coming out. They ain't say nothing about no Bizel, no nothing. So, needless to say, she might be out. And had she not made no statement, she really would have been out. But I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just gonna mold you, fold you, and scold you about being on code. I'm definitely going to leave you with 4 words: love, peace, blessings, and aloha. Listen, you see this money green shirt right here? That's the reparation shirt. Let me blow it up for you. You see that? Bam. Cut the check. Reparations. We got that. That's reparations green, not money green, not dollar green. Reparations green. We're going to wear them 2023 St. Patrick's Day. It's a movement. Let's get it. Make it happen. It don't cost $1 million. You can also come through us direct. But otherwise, the link and all that's in the description. You can always do say it with yo chess.com. Oh, you know what? Let me go ahead and bust your head real quick and just slap it in the wingle boots. Oh, first of all, y'all gotta know about the Keep It P roll. If you ain't there, you're tripping. You got that. You heard what I said. Please sign the petition. We want to do something, man. Let's bust a move. Let's not sit on the sidelines. Hashtag pull up season. We got that for a reason. So we going for the reparations. We just need y'all to share it with your family. If you've already signed the petition, share it with your family. Make sure your family sign it, your next family sign it, they family sign it, they family sign it. Come on, man. Let's show how we work. You know how we be spending that money with them other people that ain't in our community? Well, if we sign this, we're going to show how we're going to see how they money recycle, P. This just our signature, and we're going to see how powerful these signatures could be, fam. Because that's on code. That's 1 million people that'll be on code, 1 million of us on code, P. It's in the description, y'all. If not, go to jaylava.com, Jay lava.com. Shout out Lava. Ain't trying to tell you what to think. We're trying to show you how to think now. Bam, take that.
Music TV.
Ways for you to run my cash.
Check reparation. Check reparation. Check reparation. Check reparation. Check reparation. Check reparation. Check reparation.
Tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back. I bring it back like I took you from the premises. I bring it back like it's stolen from my nemesis. I bring it back. Shawty bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. Shawty bang my line. Bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. You can catch me on the book or DM me at IG. Consider me. Look, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look.
Taking flight, change your life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like midnight. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got big balls and a good pipe. One call it inside.
Then you could just go and say, this is a possible way for me to go and lay. Man, I knew it was something, couldn't ignore it. It was faith, it was faith. Flowers in the kitchen, I definitely belong here. And now that I'm here, I'ma change.
Yeah, I'm an animal, red gorilla. I eat your dog, your poochie. Get what you're gonna get, front and center. Get
which I grew up living life, which I knew, standing on my toes, graduated with my honors. THC scientific, get into what's the plan? C, throw kickback, sit back, throwing kicks on, get applause.
Music TV.
Yeah, I wanna shoot, baby. Hey, I usually tap out. I wanted to say one more thing.